So George, 0-0 draw with Barnet today. Overall positive performance. What are your assessments of the game?
Yeah, very very positive performance from us. Bearing the fact that the run we've had in terms of defeats, it was good to see us play in a very effective way and efficient, and that was good for us. It's a point to the right direction of where we want to go, depending on where we want to go next season. So it's important that we put on a performance like that in front of our home crowd.
I thought Burko had a great game today on the left-hand side. Is he in your plans for next season? I know he's on loan.
He's very much in our plans until the season finishes and he goes back to his parent club. We have to be respectful of Beko and so forth. He is doing a fantastic job for us, and he's still learning. He was very efficient and effective down the left wing, and he played a fantastic game alongside the other boys. For everyone in the team, not just Beko, was terrific today for us.
Who else you feel stood out? I know you said all the boys, but were there any other standout players from the Stones today?
Yeah, definitely. I don't like to drop names. We have to look at the overall performance based on how the team functions in terms of how we wanted to go about the game today. Be as professional as we can. Make sure we're nice and compact out of possession. It was important that we work well between the units, the three units, the attacking, the midfield and the defensive unit, including the goalkeeper being the sweeper keeper. Tom is coming today and he's been brilliant for us. But again, young Ryan up front worked his socks off for us. He did that against Southend. Very young, but he's got a bright future ahead of him. Another one from Charlton did exceptionally well for us today. But I thought we was really efficient in how we approached the game, and it was good to come off and not concede a goal with a clean sheet.
Getting a point against a team like Barnet, who are in the playoff places, it shows we can mix it with those kind of teams. Does that give you confidence for next season?
Yeah, definitely. The performances, like I said, has been good. They've been encouraging of late. We went to Southend 4 days ago, and we put on a good performance, and the boys got a standing ovation when they walked off the pitch. Though we got beat, but the Southend fans respected how we played the game, and there was a lot of positive from the management to us based on our players, and that's credit to our players. And it was encouraging to see our players today played a good game against a good side in Barnet who are in the playoffs, and it was good for us to showcase what we can do. And like I said, we said to the boys, it's about keeping high standards. Whether it's 3 games left or 1 training session, those standards have to be high, and we have to hold each other accountable. And I thought our players out here today managed the game for themselves, and that was good to see. They're all leaders, leading each other in the right way, and it was good for us to come out with a point. And again, it's about showing that resilience, showing character. Our players showed a lot of that today in terms of dealing with the long throw-ins, dealing with the corners. You saw how much bodies were thrown on the line, and that's all it takes. People our players doing a job and a half for our football club and for each other. They played like a real team today. They've been playing like a team, but today they've done the job. Bearing in mind, that's 2 games in 4 days for us.
You said about game management, but arguably we had the better chances of the two sides today. Vickers in the first half flicking the ball towards goal, and Burko nearly scoring, keeper making a good save. It's only got to be a matter of time before these chances turn into goals.
Yeah, we've got lots of chances. We've been creating chances. The keepers have been, for the opposition, they've been good in terms of how they make the saves. But it's good we're getting in those final third areas where we can create these chances, and the players are taking it on board because we work a lot at the training ground to make sure we get in goal scoring areas where we can put good balls in and also threaten the opposition's goal. And that's important that we're getting in those areas. There's lots of chances created against Southend as well. Their keeper had a terrific game on the day. So it's only a matter of time before we start converting a lot of these chances we create as a team. But the most important thing is we must remember is how we've created these chances and got in those areas where we can convert these chances. But it's good we're hitting the target. That's the most important thing we say to the players, myself, Craig, we always coach the players to always hit the target, especially when we're doing finishing drills, crossing and finishing drills. It's important they hit the target, because if they do hit the target, we got half a chance of scoring a goal.
That's all from me. Cheers, mate.